Hey guys, I swear to God, Elipse, shut up. Anyways, so it's finally happened. We finally recorded. Well, we are recording at least now. The third episode of Pit of the Dummed.
Episode 3!
Episode 3!
Shut up, Tater.
Anyways, so unlike the last
tell me to
two
shut up?
episodes,
Can you tell me to shut up too?
unlike the last two episodes, this episode doesn't have an exact theme or real topic. Because originally we were gonna do Tater talking about bombs, and then come to find out it was a joke. So now
Wait,
we're.
are you not gonna do that?
Well, I mean,
I might have to now.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I was so excited for that.
Yeah. So the alternative to Tater talking about bombs was Elipse ranting for an hour about
About his stuff.
about whatever.
Shit.
Yeah, about
I
whatever.
should have phrased that. I should have phrased that better.
I say we put Elipse in the middle of the table and we all
Put me in the table. Worship me. Worship me now.
No, it's gonna be an autopsy.
What?
What? I don't wanna.
I'm not. I'm not conducting an autopsy on Elipse.
I'm gonna conduct
Hey, I've done an autopsy on a pig. I can
still alive.
I've done an autopsy on a pig. I can do an autopsy on a lips too.
Bobby, there's a bit more. There's a bit more to a human than there is to a pig.
Bobby, we should turn the table on lava.
What?
That's a good idea. Guys, kill lava right now.
Okay,
No.
but what if we do an autopsy of the table though?
No.
What if we?
Oh.
What the hell is the? What the hell? Okay. What Elipse? What?
So
what were you?
we gotta get. Someone has to have a screwdriver.
I do have a screwdriver IRL.
Oh god.
Anyways,
I just realized that I need to.
are we?
Damn
Okay,
it.
Elipse, what were you gonna? What the hell were you gonna talk about?
Alright, bye guys. It was fun talking.
Elipse, I swear to God, get your ass back here.
That is it, guys. That's it for tonight. It's been 1 hour.
Motherfucker, it has
Well,
been
that's
2.5 minutes. No.
It's been way too long.
Hey,
It's
am
been
I
way too
able to crop?
long.
Am I able to crop a video like I am an it?
You
Hey,
mean
picture?
clip a video? Do you?
No, crop. I need
How
to
the
crop out my taskbar.
No. Not.
No.
Not
Okay,
particularly.
so then. Oh god. Okay, at least I haven't. God fucking.
This is going perfectly.
I just imagine him slowly walking away from the table. God fucking, like kicking the stone. God fucking damn it. Anyway.
God.
Shut up.
What? I'm not being mean. Oh no. He did walk away. Is he okay? I'll give
I
him a
don't think
DM.
so. I don't think he's okay.
Why didn't he? Okay. I'm kind of wondering because what's it called? Why do you get so angry about cropping his task manager?
I don't. It was his taskbar. I don't know why he. Why was he trying to crop out his taskbar?
Probably because he had something open and he didn't want people to
Maybe.
see it.
Oh
open.
yeah.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That checks out. That checks out. I don't know.
All right. Anyway, what was I gonna talk about? I need to get in the field of things.
Yeah.
Lava, say something funny.
Hey, you guys want to call back to one of my previous streams?
I said something. Hi, Tater. What happened?
Guys, I'm just gonna. I have a question.
I'm gonna murder my fucking microphone. I left because I want to kill myself.
What?
Anyway,
What?
you're not permitted to say anything funny ever again.
Honestly, dude, when he like opened his mouth, I already said
No!
Huh? Honestly, when he was like, no. When he said something, I already started cringing. Honestly.
Fuck you, Elipse.
Yeah, that's a good thing for the video on YouTube, Lava Fire.
This is all getting clipped. You're all
Sorry,
getting
I
clipped.
don't care. I don't care. Tater, you've clipped like every video I've uploaded to my channel. This is not a surprise.
By the way, this is your daily reminder that I did not make Lava's PNG tuber.
he did not.
Okay.
Like, okay.
Your point. I'm not gonna argue with you over my art that I drew, like a few months ago.
I just want to make sure people think that
You do realize that no one was gonna ask or even think, "Wow, Tater must have done so badly on Lava's fucking PNG."
I just realized that the 2 turns black.
Like
it looks like the. Sorry.
Like,
go on.
No one was gonna fucking even think to bring up that you, like, the idea of you drawing my PNG.
No, don't. Guys.
Okay. So, to veer the conversation, because I don't want this podcast to just be us arguing for an hour.
That's usually how podcasts go, but...
Bloodshed.
Either way.
Elipse, what do you think of character design and character writing?
Ooh, character writing.
As far as our, like...
He asked me and then you're like, as far...
No, I was gonna add on to Tater's thing. I was gonna say...
Go on.
Between, like... Well... Because it'd be biased as fuck to talk about your own writing.
Okay.
And keeping Vulcan out of the question because I haven't done anything with that lore for like months now. But I'd say probably focus more on, as far as like with me, Mystic. Despite it not being.
You're gonna add on to the question, and this is not adding on to the question.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I literally, he asked me, Elipse, what do you think of a character? And then now you're taking over. Shut
the fuck up.
This is what you're doing.
Time out.
God damn it. All I was gonna say was adding on. Okay.
This guy. Sigh.
Elipse, what is your opinion on character writing?
Character writing is very difficult and can be done very awfully in movies and many things, but I think it's what's called looking at examples. Take a look at bad character writing. Tater, pick a character. Tater, pick a bad character.
Oh shit. Pick a bad character. Okay.
Badly written, like no arc. If you can't find one, we'll pick a good one.
That one bitch from I'm Not Starfire.
What?
Okay.
Alright, guys, let me look up. I'm not.
I guess that didn't resonate. Okay. Hold on. Badly written characters. Fuck. Yeah, I can't think of any right now off the top of my head other than her.
Okay, what about good written characters?
Okay. Looking at good written characters, you can look at. Have you guys seen Vince? Anything about?
I've not watched it, but I did see that one scene.
The guy where Rex exploded. Have you seen that one?
No.
No. Okay.
No,
okay. Lava. Have you seen the? So okay. Anyway, basically, you've seen it, right?
Yes,
Definitely.
I have. Yes, I haven't seen the entire thing. I haven't even gotten to the first season because I started watching it with one of my friends. But I don't remember what episode I'm on.
Yeah, it's fine. Wait, have you seen Rex exploded? Rex exploded. Does that bring any?
Isn't he
Rex
that
exploded?
prick? Isn't he that like prick dude?
Oh no, Lava, no.
I don't know.
Okay, I can't use that character example. I cannot use that character example. Shit. Fuck.
I haven't seen much of the show, so I don't know who half the characters are.
I know.
So I do know a bad written character, Vulcan.
Shut up.
Honestly,
okay, well, if we can't find an example, then
honestly, Tater, I'd say with his current lore, I'd say you're probably right, but if you give me enough time, I can probably. Also, I'm on episode 4.
Oh no!
And
You gotta finish it. Go on.
But yeah, what I was saying. I don't know. I mean, if you give me time, and by time I mean you give me a reason to return to Vulcan lore, then I'll probably be able to get decent lore out with it. My main focus is on Mystic because I have spent the past probably close to 6 years just focusing. Probably, actually, no. I have spent more than 6 years on just Vulcan alone, and then I come up with Mystic because of a single Minecraft RP that just flopped like a month later. And then I just had no reason to use Mystic. But the fact that I had created Mystic as like this not my own kind of character, but also my own character, pretty much just a character that wasn't in relation to my main OC. And it was also given a purpose other than just to be an asshole. And, in short, it actually gave me a reason to extend onto lore that took me, maybe 3 hours to write on a Google document.
I'm gonna be so real with you. You should just seriously let me play like Subway Surfers in the back, just a screen recording. Subway
I'm not
Surfers.
fucking adding Subway Surfers gameplay in the background.
Please. I need that attention span.
No,
Anyway.
I'm not gonna have Tater draw a TV or me draw a TV just to have it shittily
Draw a TV?
lowered
Nah.
down.
Like 50% opacity in the entire screen length.
No,
That's what I'm talking.
no, I'm not.
Anyway,
No,
okay.
I'm not
Switching
putting
examples.
fucking Subway Surfers gameplay in the background.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Switching examples. So, a bad character. A bad character is let's just say you have a very strong, let's say, main character. Very strong, bland kind of. It's about explaining the whys. You need to give them challenges.
Isn't
so
there
if
a term? Isn't there a writer's term for a shittily made, overpowered character?
Gojo. No, I love Gojo. It's well known.
I meant isn't there an actual writer's term for it? I can't remember what it's called.
Right, good. Let me Google it. Writer's term for overpowered MC. There is no writer's term for overpowered MC, whatever.
I thought there was.
It doesn't look like it. It's genuinely, I don't know, man. In my opinion, whenever you write an overpowered MC, you need to have reasoning. They can't just be God because they're God. They need to have actual battles. A really difficult part with writing up an overpowered MC without making it bland is the part to give them challenges that are actually shut the fuck up, lava fire, I do not care. Anyway. You need to give them challenges that will actually be physically showing. If you can't make a character development is not about making the character change, it's about making the character, how would I call it? I don't know. Tater? Oh, Tater's dead.
No, he's just muted.
No, I'm dancing.
He's just dancing. His muted thing is just him dancing.
Let me think here. Let me think. Because Lava's a little side tangent about, isn't that right? This time got me off track. I have no idea what I was saying.
Oh, welcome back.
Hi, Bobby. Welcome back.
Sorry.
Now I need to think. Lava, how dare you interrupt me? I'm done speak. Sigh. Tisk.
Why are you still screen sharing Elipse?
Elipse, you should interrupt Lava to get back at him.
It's a good idea. It's a fantastic idea.
Well, then Lava starts saying things.
Whenever Lava starts saying something, everyone in unison say, "Shut up, Lava! Go to bed!
With the same
Go lay
cadence.
down.
Shut up, Meg.
Shut up, Meg! Yeah.
Shut up, Meg. Shut up, Lava.
Shut up,
Like
Meg!
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that? Oh my god.
I'm gonna try and reset my speech now. What was I saying? Oh, man.
Something about
Did you
games.
Yeah,
play
this is the reason I
fucking
don't
Subway
join this.
Surfers?
Yeah, this is the reason I don't play streams.
Tater,
Sorry.
are you?
Sorry.
Do you even have Subway Surfers?
Tater. You first off, no. Tater,
First
you
off,
say you're gonna do
all
it.
agree
Shut
that
up,
Subway is a
Bobby.
better game.
Tater,
We can all
you
agree
want to
that.
make an episode about bombs, and then you cancel it, so I'm forced to do an episode where I'm just randomly talking. And now you're interrupting my episode, Tater? Shut up!
Tater, plus,
Fucking bomb episode
adding
was
on to
good.
that, we all know that
Go
Temple Run
beginning.
2 is a superior game to Subway Surfers.
I downloaded Subway Surfers for the memes.
Sorry, I'm leaving.
No, don't.
Uh,
We still need you so
too
much.
pressure. It's too much pressure.
Pressure.
Yeah, just think that. Oh, did he leave? He left. Okay, I guess we gotta cancel the. Oh, you're back.
This is a fantastic. How did you guys make the first and third episode? How did that happen? How is it even physically possible? This group of people.
Oh, it's because we had an actual plan at that point.
Hmm.
And it's because I
We
was
had, like,
there for most of the time.
And
No, you were
because,
No, the second episode was almost entirely me and you, wasn't it?
The first,
No. The second episode was a serious one. So I was thinking about the time that we were watching the horror movies, the internet horror series is together.
but the reason this isn't working is because someone gets bored and they start randomly doing things and interrupt the person who is talking.
First episode,
All right, I guess everyone agree to take their Adderall. Elipse, you go.
All right, let me think here.
And while Elipse does that, I'm gonna make myself some food.
Okay.
Fantastic idea.
I have not
Yeah.
eaten since 12.
Tater, do something random. Tater, entertainment.
That's
No, entertainment, Tater.
The missile knows where it is because it knows where it isn't. This is because it subtracts where it isn't from where it is. No, it subtracts where it is from where it isn't. Why am I looking in the cupboard for bowls?
Hold on.
I don't remember the rest of that.
Okay, so I promised a bomb episode. While Elipse is thinking, I'm going to read the bomb Wikipedia page for everyone.
Oh.
All right. Tater,
Bomb
look up
from
websites
Wikipedia,
on
the
bombs
free
and then do
encyclopedia.
stuff. And then
This article is about the explosive. For other uses, see bomb disambiguation. Bombing redirects here.
sure.
For artillery and aerial bombing, see
Anyone
bombardment.
can edit.
Shut up, Bobby.
Talking
other
about torture,
uses,
also
see-
known as
Shut up, Bobby!
For other uses,
All right,
see
bye. Have a good day.
Bobby, bye.
No, hey, I'm not even talking to you guys this time.
Still talking too much.
Yeah, I'm
A
making
bomb is an
myself food
explosive
right
weapon
now.
that uses the exothermic
Bye, have a good
reaction of
time.
explosive material
Love you
to
too.
provide an extremely sudden and violent release of energy. Detonations inflict damage principally through ground and atmosphere transmitted mechanical stress. The impact and penetration of pressure-driven projectiles, pressure damage, and explosion-generated effects, bombs have been utilized since the 11th century, starting in East Asia.
Tater,
Yeah.
a slight idea. Okay.
Tater, if you
So, a question. What makes a story good to you guys? What makes it interesting? What makes it stand out? Why do you read it?
probably it's characters. Like
Mhm.
I feel like even if it has the most stupid fucking plot in existence, as long as like the characters were interesting, then it could still work.
I like that, yeah. That's fair enough.
I like it.
It's probably why
If
people
I like it. Yeah.
That's probably why people like stuff that's like traditionally really bad, or at least plot wise. It's like I feel like this can be this reminds me of something. Like a review I saw of like The Mummy once. It was like I've never actually watched that film, but I saw a review of it once. The guy was talking about how the film was really, really fucking dumb, but it was also really fun. And I feel like for me, the characters, like the writing of the characters, is what makes it fun.
I think if a story makes me feel emotion, I like it.
Yeah.
Like anger, but like.
Yeah, like even.
That's why I like Jeff the Killer so much, is because it's fucking funny. It makes me happy.
Yeah, like I make it a hobby to try and like read really shitty fanfiction to try and find at least something good out of it, because I feel like I don't like people dogging on other people for no reason. Or I guess not for no reason, but you know. A lot of the times, like the worst thing a story can be is boring. Like if it can be frustrating, it can be disgusting, it can make you say this is out of character or whatever, and make you groan. But like at least with that, it's providing you with something. The worst thing a story can be is wet cardboard. It like not even wet cardboard. Wet cardboard at least has a taste. It's like eating air. Like the worst thing a story can be is like eating air, flavorless, bland. Not even bland, flavorless. It tastes like nothing. It doesn't have substance. Nothing.
You get nothing from it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm making hand gestures. You can't see them. I don't have my camera on.
To me, it's very important for a story to be able to engage you into it. It doesn't have to suck you in. Whoa, buddy. It doesn't have to be really special. It can have an interesting world. It can have interesting characters. It can have interesting concepts that you like. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's why, like, I love new and interesting concepts in stories. I feel like, as you said, the West Wing story can be is just full of air. I used to actually read a lot of like romance fics, and I'm gonna be real with you. The same thing kept happening over and over. I got really annoyed. Got really frustrated, stopped reading. But if it was just bland, airless, like Bobby said, I would have stopped reading immediately. That's the reason a story is at its worst when it's boring. Because if it's frustrating, it might have something else that keeps you there. If it's annoying, as said, it might have something else. You might stop, like, what's it called? You might stop anyway from reading it, because it's annoying or something, but you will stop reading it at a later date. If it's just boring, you'll stop immediately.
Yeah, because those stories that are annoying, disgusting, or whatever, they at least have something good about them. You can look in them and you can find like something positive.
Mm-hmm. What's it called? No, I indulge in a lot of isekai reading. I indulge in a lot of like stuff like that, otherworld, reincarnated. My favorite concept has been the main character not actually knowing what's going on, them just having to figure out what world they're living in, the uniqueness of that world, they're learning about the history of what happened to that world.
Average FromSoft protagonist.
If you were to be like teleported to another world, you'd want to learn about its history and things, not immediately go into a town and I don't know, level up, guys. I'm gonna level up, and I'm gonna be the main protagonist of this world.
Oh, you know what that reminds me? Okay, this is sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you.
It's alright. Go on.
All right, so I forgot what his name was. His first name was John. John Brown's he was an abolitionist.
John Newell.
Basically, he
I know a John that's brown.
No, but
shut the fuck up.
Okay, so basically, John Brown was a slave abolitionist. He basically went on a one-man crusade against the South. He freed a lot of slaves before getting executed. I remember that I once found an isekai manga about John Brown getting isekai.
Why the?
It just reminds me of that. I think it was called His Soul Keeps Marching On or something. I never finished it. I probably should. I remember that he fights a bear in the beginning.
Amazing.
Yeah, But sorry, it just reminded me of that because the first thing he does is try and figure out where the hell he is,
Mhm.
and then he just continues trying to figure out what the hell is going on. I don't think I ever actually got past him living in a cave and making soap out of a bear fat, but
Mhm.
it just reminds me of that.
Hmm.
And like generally, it also reminds me of sort of like, as I said earlier, average Soulsborne protagonist, but it reminds me a lot of the FromSoft games, since a lot of those games are spent waking up, not knowing who or where you are,
Mhm.
and like you and the player character are desperately trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
Mhm.
Whether it be receiving visions that tell you the fear of the old blood, or using context cues to figure out that the Black Knight that you just killed cornered this guy and killed him who had the Tearstone ring.
Hmm.
Or
I
finding,
yeah. Go on.
or yeah, no, you go on.
Okay. All right. In stories, I think the second, about like the first or second most important thing is the environment you're in. If it's just bland, basically nothing bugger, right? If it's just empty, then it feels wrong. You want to stop reading if there's nothing there. It's basically there's nothing there because there's nothing in the world. There's nothing for you to really see, look at, learn about. It's all
They're
the same, right?
they're in the black void with the meat cube.
What? What is pro?
Oh yeah, I forgot I never told you guys about the black void with the meat cube. That's been a running gag in my own psyche for years since I was a kid. I don't know why. Sorry.
I
Go
want
on.
black void in a meat cube.
Yeah, I came from the meat cube.
What? I mean, yeah, okay, fair enough. You
Meat
did.
cube.
Yeah.
Meat cube, ultra killer reference. Now,
Flesh
Oh yeah, I guess
panopticon.
Flesh Panopticon. I forgot
using
Flesh Panopticon was a thing. Yeah.
How do you
using-
Did I ever show you
forget
guys
that's a
that one?
thing?
Well, I wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah, it's
Did I
fine.
ever? Oh, did I ever show you that one comic where the Flesh Panopticon and the Flesh Poison were friends, and they
No,
got
I
sad that
don't-
they were getting.
I don't think.
Okay,
you
I
know.
haven't shown it to you. I swear I've sent it to Tater though. Oh, hold on. Remind me to. Uh, I'll send it to you guys later.
Alright. And, like, using ultra kill as an example, you don't need to look at the story, you don't need to look at the environment, but it's actually, surprisingly, full of a lot of storyline, full of rich of it, actually. Looking at the terminals, like, most of the time, you can just play the game, you'll be fine. But
Yeah.
if you look at the environment, the story is actually so good. I love the story of Ultra Kill.
Yeah, like that one part in the first level of Wrath, where at the very end you find out that you were in a water treatment facility by Lust.
If you choose to look at it, you don't have to. By all means, it's
Yeah.
your way to play it. It's your way to read the book.
It's not
No.
even a book. I'm pretty sure it's a wall.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
No.
And I like how you actually had to go looking for the information that hell is sentient.
Yeah.
Because like you get to feed it, and you get that we're gonna need a bigger bomb, or boom. But for you to get like the actual realization, you'd have to either do the P2 RT or ARG, do find the secret book on the Earth Mover, or find P2 itself, which all of those require a lot of work put into the game.
Hi. Sorry, I just had to butt in here. We're gonna need a bigger boom as V1's internal monologue.
Yeah, that's not.
No, it's the red text. It's
Why?
I'm not sure.
Why is-
No, it's feed them is hell.
Oh yeah,
But we're gonna need a
Okay,
bigger
I'm not
one. That
sure.
doesn't make sense.
I'm not sure if it. Well, we're gonna need a bigger boom is in the same text as the stuff in P2, I think. So I'm pretty sure it is still hell.
Cool.
Weird.
Because
Alright.
like you're not gonna get away this time. That's not red.
Well, yeah. Okay, so I just wanted to butt in a little bit here. V1 can talk. the way that I know this is that in the death screen, well, the new death screen, it was what is it? It now I have an image of it. It pretty much just says that V1 can talk, or at least attempts to talk. So hold on. There. You can't see where my cursor is, but towards the bottom it says error, no vocal interface detected, unable to complete task. That's pretty much V1 trying to talk. This is the entire death screen. In short, V1, after being beaten so horribly, is now trying to still live despite dying. Also, V1 is sentient, if that wasn't obvious. V1 is sentient. It is capable of knowing its sentience, because the last 3 lines literally say it doesn't want to die. Which is depressing. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Bye. Back to the video.
Alright, whatever you say.
Plus, I'm pretty sure it's purposely vague. It's probably purposefully vague anyway, so it's up to interpretation.
Yeah, that's fair.
A story doesn't have to throw its world at you. It can be through like vague little context, little messages, little characters talking about events, right? That's what Ultra Kill does. You can find things that you want to, but if you don't want to actually learn about the world and know about the things as to offer, then you don't have to.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be with you. A book doesn't need to have a good environment. It needs to have characters that. All right.
All right.
It needs to have characters that actually speak to you. Because if there's no characters, sure, there are examples of a book just being about the world, or a story just being about the world around it. And I love those examples, but they're difficult to pull off. Some people can do it easily, some people can try and fail, but examples where you can just write a story about the environment are rare, to say the least.
Yeah.
I've always loved storylines. I'm going to say this again. I've always loved stories where the character has to learn about the environment they're in, learn emotions, learn everything again. Like, To Your Eternity is a really good anime. It has only 1 season, but it's about a kind of Eldritch-esque character that was given creation to, and he has to learn everything from scratch. He has to learn who he is, he has to learn what he is, he has to learn his emotions. He doesn't know anything. And I really love it. It's a fantastic anime. I haven't actually read it though yet. I should.
Yeah. That's always
yeah.
That's always a concept that's interested me. Like an eldritch being encountering human emotions, and those being just as terrifying to it as it is to us. Like how the insanity of the eldritch, how it affects humans, because they get put in the eldritch perspective for a second. That eldritch thing gets put into human's perspective for a second, and that drives it into madness. Because it gets put down something just so small and different. It's like if a human regressed to an ant for just a few seconds, I guess.
Yeah. If you don't really understand what, like, I'd say, looking at a Cthulhu being would be, imagine the perspective of an ant. Imagine, okay, what do you mean that?
Let me
roll back.
I think it'd be like if a tardigrade looked at a human. I think.
No. I mean something else. So you know how you go insane after viewing like Eldritch, right? For a split second.
Yeah, it's because it's because your mind has been forcibly changed to a different perspective and then sent back. Some interpretations are that you desperately want that your mind hasn't been permanently broken. It's just that you really, really want to go back really bad, and that drives you into obsession with that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go with. Imagine if an ant understood like how an engine worked for a split second. Like understood why things happen, not It's as simple everything else, right? Wouldn't you want to go back to that? The understanding of the unknown? I mean, we've always reached for knowledge. Hmm?
Yeah.
Let's just try. Let me think. What makes a good character? Is it his personality? Is his whatever? Tater and Bobby.
I think it's partly their personality and partly the conflict that they face.
Hmm.
Because
Tater?
they're gonna have to be shaped. It's not fun to have like a character who just doesn't change. So the conflict
Yep.
will be forcing them to
Sorry,
change.
I'm in the middle of Rivals of Aether.
It's
Oh
fine.
my god.
Go on.
Okay. Lava, what about you? Is he still here? I don't remember.
No. All of a sudden, now it's gone.
Oh, I think my computer's. Oh no, never mind. So I thought my computer was about to crash because it froze.
It's fine. Let me think. What was I saying?
Hmm.
What makes a cat?
Oh, sorry, I just went scrolling through Tumblr for a second. Do you know Lois was a devil?
Lois?
No, Lois.
Peter Griffin? Lois?
Yeah, do you know Lois was a devil? That account?
No.
Oh my god. Okay, I need to send this to you. So basically, it's a person who believes that they are the reincarnation. Well, I'm sure it's a parody account, but the lore of it is that they are a reincarnation of Lois from Family Guy, who's also a demon girl. I'll send it to you.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I just no, not not
That feels
Gotcha
like a Gotcha Life concept. Like, my name is.
Oh no,
Lois
it's
from
not.
Family Guy.
They have a personal war with my friend with Baxted. Oh my god, Ellipse. By the way, are you still in Tax Evaders? I don't think you are.
No, I left.
They made a new movie. Do you want me to send it to you?
No, thank you.
All right. It is certainly a movie.
A Minecraft movie.
No, it's called Honey, I Came Back Home from the War.
Ooh,
Yeah.
is it good?
No. I'll I'll send it to you, despite the fact that you don't want me to.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like this would be an example of a story that's entertaining, despite the fact that its plot is shit. Because like it's stupid. Everyone's stupid. They make really offensive jokes about autistic people in it as well.
Mm.
Like not even funny ones, but like there's the very few moments where it is actually funny.
Hmm.
I mean, like, and you want to keep going because of that, because you're like, oh, it might get better.
It might get.
I feel like that's like a thing of a lot of stories. People keep watching or people keep interacting with the stories because they feel like it's really, really good at promising that it'll get better.
Okay, I'm back.
Like, wasn't that like part of like H. Bomber Guy's review of like Sherlock or something? With him like saying that the story is really, really good at convincing people that it'll get better.
I haven't watched this review actually.
I remember watching it like a while ago when I was stuck in my room, and I probably shouldn't say that actually.
Hmm.
Oh, I know that sounds like I'm saying something bad. I'll just type it out in chat. Actually, no, that's a weird thing to type out. Why, Lava? Why?
What do you mean, why?
Look at that.
I just.
Yeah, don't worry about it. He was gone for a whole bit.
Yeah, I won't worry about it. Anyway,
What makes a good character? A character definitely needs to have the trials and tribulations, but if a story is only about the trials and tribulations of a character, it can get annoying. If each episode it's something new, if it's something new and refreshing, that's fine. But if
yeah,
for some reason you choose the same thing, you choose to do the same thing over and over again, it gets bad.
it becomes because if you focus on entirely the trials and not the character, that's how you get a Mary Sue, or sort of like that. I guess
You need to have.
I know it's technically not a Marisu, but it's like if you focus entirely about the trials, like it sort of comes about unless the character it gets boring basically. I guess Marisu is definitely the wrong word because Marisu would only be if like they're acing through it with ease or whatever. That nothing is changing and how they're so great or whatever. But what's the? Oh yeah, also fuck. I forgot what I was gonna say.
It's alright. Let me think again. Just so like, if you have a story with many characters and you have only one character, like the main character is the only one going through trials and whatever, that can go badly.
Yeah.
If it's like, let's say, just a daily life thing, and maybe the trial is a mental illness, maybe it's depression, maybe they're just sad, maybe something went wrong. You need to have other characters care for that guy. You can't just have. If the MC is like best friends with a character they've known for years, that character is going to notice. You can't just have it be like he doesn't notice. He doesn't notice nothing's wrong. You need to make the characters think for themselves. You can't have him be like he wouldn't notice because that's better for the story. Because at some point that's been going on for so long that it feels stale. Like you're used to seeing characters just not think for themselves. At this point.
Yeah.
At this day and age.
Yeah.
Oh, if a character is learning magic, it's sometimes okay to make them be overpowered. But there need to be consequences for the power. There needs to be something. Like there doesn't need to be always like direct consequences. It can be a consequence in the future, like maybe a hostile group running that power. It doesn't have that to yet directly like affect the main guy, but it does have to affect him sometime. Or it can affect the world.
Yeah.
It can't just be like it can be like the world wanting to study him and shit, but it shouldn't be just everyone being amazed by him or whatever. It should be like people wanting that power. People using to attend as an example, after witnessing like the main character. The main character can basically just kind of just be freely be whatever he wants to be physically, right? That guy. After witnessing him, she chooses to follow him around, and what's it called? After witnessing what he is, she chooses to follow him around and tries to, let's say, pray to him, right? Tries to get other people to follow her. Tries anything she can to be in contact with him. That's a consequence from existing. That's a consequence of his actions. That's a consequence. That's a thing that the character does. It's the character thinking for herself, which already makes her better than a lot of other characters. Lava, what makes a character interesting to you? Like stand out.
I mean, since I was gone, I don't know what you guys have brought up, but honestly, as far as like what I think would make a character good is, like you were saying, if they're going through like trials to kind of like, show their power. But the thing is with that, you have to have a balance. If you don't have a balance with how a character is shown, then at a point it just kind of goes from like, showing the character is powerful to showing the character is like too powerful to the point where it's not interesting and it's
fly swatting.
Yeah. Kind of just becomes more like boring and just kind of like, oh, okay, so this character can do this. Like, yeah, kind of becomes boring. So, and that's a thing that I actually have to balance with Mystic, because with my idea personally of Mystic, with him being a mage and the way that I've built up the character, I have to be careful with how I portray the character. because
You need to have a good idea of the system as well, the magic system.
yeah. I mean, I've already explained in lore, like in one of the chapters of it, how, or not how, but like one of the, or like a handful of spells that Mystic already has at his disposal.
Ooh.
And explained what they do. I mean, if I pull up the document right now, let me find it. Where is it? I mean, yeah, in the same document, or the same chapter, which is the 5th chapter towards the like middle start, or like yeah, wait no, it's in the 4th chapter. Towards the end of it, I explain 2 different things. One, the weapons that Mystic has, as far as like, actual weaponry, which in this case is handguns or just guns in general. And then right after that, I mention a book of spells with a few of the spells that are already written down. I mean, one of them is one of them is a Pokemon reference because I was listening to the was it Hypno's Lullaby song, or the OST, when I was writing this chapter. So I just wrote down Hellbell and then pretty much shortened what happens if someone were to hear the bell. So yeah.
Okay, here's a question, by the way. That's not related to this. Would that count as a cognito hazard?
Define cognito hazard.
Where like if you like like that one SCP where it's like you see the image of that sloth, then you slowly go brain dead, but it's only if you ever see the image.
I've never heard of
any
that.
image of that one specific thing. Like, let me look up the strict definition. Elipse, you know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
Cognito hazards.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Would a sound count? Would a sound count as a cognito hazard?
No. Well, it can.
Because it's a piece of information that's an image. Yeah, so it is a sound can. It's an image, pattern, sound, or any other sensory signal that causes that harmful or undesired physiological or physical effects to one who senses or perceives it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess an info hazard would be it hurts you if you know it. Cognito hazard is it hurts you if you observe it in any observable way. That's if you sense it, I guess, use your senses.
Yeah. What was it? But I don't know. I mean, I listed like 5 spells, actually, that Mystic has. So yeah, I listed 5 spells that Mystic has at his disposal, and then right before that, I listed the guns that Mystic has at his disposal. So yeah. Yeah, that's about. What is it? That's pretty much about all that I did as far as explaining the defined weaponry that he has. At least at that moment. But I did mention for the spellbook, that after explaining the few spells that were there, I said the rest of the book is blank, other than a few pages containing rough sketches of spells Mystic is trying to learn himself, or is attempting to learn himself. So, yeah, that's pretty much how I ended that part of it. So,
yeah, that gives him. I don't know much about Mystic, but that gives good opportunity for both growth as well as conflict.
yeah.
Growth in trying to learn new stuff, conflict in what will you do to get those spells, what happens if you do it wrong.
Yeah.
I'm betting
Sarah,
lava
Sarah.
doesn't come here.
The thing with Mystic specifically is the way that I've built up the character is different from the original from the original, I think, definition of the character that I had, or the idea of the character. Because I think for the roleplay, what I did was that he was just like a cloaked mage, and then obviously there's a lot more said with the current rendition of the lore, but what is it? I mean, yeah, the major difference is just how Mystic's described, which is the original one. I honestly don't remember how I defined Mystic, but the current version of Mystic is, in short, a prisoner of war that was consumed by a parasitic form of magic that consumed anything and everything that is like biological on a person, that would pretty much assimilate them to the control of what was it? The control of like a tribe that would I mean, after the assimilation is like after the ritual is done, they're given free will, but they're not given like they're given free will. They're able to roam just wherever, and they're not restricted. The only thing is that I did explain this, and I do tend to explain things like major plot points after I
Write them.
well, I tend to explain them either just what is it? Well, yeah, after I write them, but also just out of nowhere sometimes I'll like come up with ideas.
Yeah, like I get a lot of ideas for like my writing while listening to songs or music.
Same.
Yeah, that actually reminds me. Do you guys know the I don't know if I'd say they're. I mean, they're kind of. Yeah, they're indie. The like indie band Rare Americans.
No, I haven't. I'll search that up. I sent you guys Amplophobia, right? That's another good band.
Yeah. What was it? The thing with what is it? The thing with that is that one thing that I did come up with was I have an entire document of like ideas that I'd want to come up with for things for like different or for like the two different lores, and yeah, I don't really know how to describe it. It's from the first Rare American, or not first song that they've made, but the first song by Rare Americans, Brittle Bones Necky. Which
Oh yeah, those guys. I remember that.
yeah,
That was like 3 songs dedicated to that fucker.
yeah. There's three songs now, but what is it?
Alright, he died.
Huh?
Oh.
I'm here.
Oh yeah, I think Tater's. Yeah. Oh hey, welcome back, Tater.
Tater's alive.
Sorry for sending you that. I got distracted by the infinite 9/11s and I forgot that it was political.
Oh. Oh fuck.
Yeah. I deleted it though, so I deleted it and replaced it with the Wojak. So. But.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, there was a certain part in the song where I had the idea of Vulcan having to like defend his brother from something.
So that's why Vulcan.
So
Tater!
Yeah.
Vulcan.
Huh?
Vulcan.
What? Vulcan what?
Vulcan.
What about Vulcan?
Vulcan.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you not? I'm about to say something horrible, Level. I hope you forgive me. Do you not? I can't say it.
Just
That
DM it.
means I've grown as a person.
Just DM it to me.
Okay, I'll just say it out loud then. Tater, don't you want the Vokusi? Kill me now.
Alright, guys, that's enough of this episode. I'll see you guys next
All
time.
right. See you guys later.
Yeah,
I'm
please
kidding.
do.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
But
mission
yeah.
Sigh. Can't think of what to say now. Lava fire, can you?
No, I can't.
Lava finger.
No.
Lava
Lava- Lava
fingered.
fingered. Lava fingered.
I'm listening.
Can't think
I'm
of-
Lava
listening to
murdered.
right now. Look in Gen Chat.
Oh,
Tater, is this your one contribution of the day?
Yep.
an evil lava fire be like, obsidian
I love
ice.
women.
Oh. Evil lava fire be like obsidian ice.
Shut the fuck up, Bob.
No. Eh.
I've just been
Later.
playing Rivals this entire time.
Tater.
You should play that one with Garten of Banban in it. Oh, what's his name again? What's the like green guy from Garten of Banban? I don't know his name. Is that Bad
Jumbo
Ban?
Josh.
Yeah, it's the one with Jumbo Josh in it.
I want to die now.
It also has V1 Ultra Kill, but more importantly, it has Jumbo Josh.
Please never. Please just
Come on,
never combine those two fandoms.
Next time
Hold
we
on,
end the
where is it?
video, I have an idea, guys. Next time we end the video, we need to sing "Welcome to Undertale."
No.
Yeah, it's called. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. So it has Jumbo Josh, V1 Ultra Kill, and Jacket Hotline Miami.
Fantastic.
It's called Cross Impact. Oh, it also has Your Only Move is Hustle as well.
Oh, I like
It
that.
has a cowboy from it.
Nice.
I think that's his name. It says that's his
I'm
name.
gonna check my.
I want to see what else it
email.
has.
Why I have so many emails?
Oh my god, there's more. The chicken.
Walking underground. Walking
Yeah, it is Mort the
underground.
chicken, who was referenced in Pizza Tower, but is not actually from Pizza Tower.
I have
It also has Alex Y2K.
Sorry, I completely zoned out.
Yeah, that checks
Oh.
out.
Yeah.
You ever play like
Lava, you got that Hotline Miami meme I sent you, right? It was a while
Probably.
ago, I think. Because you're the one who likes Hotline Miami, right?
Nope.
I've never played Hotline Miami.
Oh, one of us. Doesn't one of us like Hotline Miami?
You.
Yeah, okay. Like, no, which one was it, though? I know it's not... I only have a passing interest in it. Was it Tater or Loose, maybe?
I really like one song from Hotline Miami.
Ah, fuck it. I'll just send it to Tater, then.
Peak. Do you like hurting other people? That's peak.
Yes, I do.
Don't you guys love
Yeah.
it when Google wants you to delete things that are important because they can't give you more than 15 gigs of space?
Why do you store it on Google? I just use my own... I guess, well, yeah, I guess your computer might not have a lot of space on it. I always store things on my own files. I don't use any sort of cloud.
How do you do that? Please enlighten me. I would love to know this so I can save all of my so I can save my stories and stuff to my computer rather
Oh,
than.
yeah, you write in
This is
Google
not
Docs.
worth recording. This is not worth recording, Cheddar.
Oh, no, hold on. Okay, let's go back. Let's go
I
back.
can cut this out.
Okay,
This
I'm
is
pretty
just
sure-
usual conversation at this point after Lava Fire.
Shut up.
Okay, no. Let's go back. Where were we? We're talking about what do we like about characters. What do we?
I'm gone.
Ellipse. What's a good setting to you? What's your favorite setting?
A good one.
Elaborate.
Okay.
I'm gonna be fucking real with you. Any setting can be good as long as you write it properly.
No, I know, but like, what's your favorite setting?
Just overall,
Yeah, overall.
steampunky. Something that actually has a reasoning behind a storyline. I like Grimdark a lot.
In the grimdark future of 40k, there can be only war.
Kill yourself!
I know. I still find it funny how that was originally created to how 40k was originally created as a parody of Grimdark in fascism before ended up becoming unironically Grimdark itself. And ironically enough, a lot of Nazis love it, even though it was meant to parody them.
Huh.
Yeah. Ah, fuck my back.
I was
My
gonna have to
back is
cut out a lot of shit.
We don't even. Wait, do you actually edit these?
Yes, occasionally.
Now you don't have to cut out anything. Honestly, I think that this is the
fucking
true essence of
usual conversation of like, hey, how do I store my files? That entire conversation, we should keep that in.
Okay, wait. But you might get.
Hey, Lava.
Okay, Lava.
Yes.
You go on File, and then you click Save As, and then you can save it as like PDF or other things. But anyway, someone in the comments, if you keep that conversation in, will probably tell us a better way to do it. Just so you
Probably.
know.
So I'll just
So like
I'll
keep
just
that conversation
Hey,
in.
Lava.
Yes.
Have fun editing this. Invincible.
If he's invincible, then why can I see him?
Shut the fuck up, Bobby! Put your
Bobby.
glasses on.
Okay, I'll put my glasses on. Hold on. Hold on. You guys, hold on. I need to look at my camera. Hold on.
You guys want to play like Lethal Company or something?
Later.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
That'd be more entertaining. I think that'd be way more entertaining.
Probably.
Yeah. Probably, but we still need to get this episode out anyways, so.
I can finally see him.
Lava Fire stopped my group. I had a groove going on.
Oh yeah, for anyone, I guess since our viewers can't see my camera, what I just did was I ran off and I got my glasses and I put them on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can look at me now.
For our audio listeners, everyone, I'm currently jaking it.
For
Yeah.
my audio listeners, I am currently joking it.
Did I ever tell you guys about that time that
Down.
is the video over?
No.
Okay, I'll talk about it to you guys when we're playing Lethal then.
We're gonna play Lethal after this, so.
Yeah, I know. That's what I just said. I'm talking
Yeah.
about it to you when we're playing Lethal, which is gonna be later.
Yeah.
But what was my point?
Right.
I forgot my point.
In conclusion, don't be dumb and bad at writing characters.
Also,
practice,
oh yeah.
yeah.
Also, no. In conclusion, be bad. Write more bad stories, but unironically, just write with your fucking heart. Like
Write with
it's
your
gonna
heart.
come out. Your
Take
first.
time.
I promise you, people, your shit is gonna come out really, really bad on the first few times, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter
sorry.
that it's bad. It doesn't matter if it's objectively bad because you wrote it, you put your passion into it. You genuinely fucking tried. It doesn't matter if it's shit. It doesn't matter if it's great. You tried, and you should be proud of that.
You may think the story is ass, but take your time with it. It's your own story. You're the only one who can tell it. There's no better way to tell it than the person who in the meat, like, what's it called? Gave it
If
to
you're
me.
gonna, if you try and write it perfect, you won't end up writing anything at all.
It's gonna be a blank page.
Yeah.
Let me think. Uh,
Oh, and also don't feel bad if you go for months without writing a single word. That happens a lot. That's just entirely normal.
Yeah, the last time I
Mhm.
genuinely did anything with either of my lures was like, I mean, Mystic I did probably like maybe a month ago, and then Vulcan I haven't done for probably close to a year. Bit of an exaggeration, but
Is it bad that I've only written down like 3 of my OCs and the rest of them I keep in my head?
That's fine.
that's fine. That happens.
I've got like 40. I remember all of them. I remember.
Well, anyways, that concludes podcast episode 3 of 4.
Go
Tater.
subscribe. Oh, are we not done yet?
No, we're continuing. I think, right or no?
Tater, you may be bored.
I think I'm...
Tater, what? Yeah, okay, well then.
Tater has quite low attention span, guys. All right, we'll see.
Yeah,
you next
Tater,
episode.
I'm literally the ADHD guy, and I have a better attention span than you.
I don't even know how. I don't even know how this is possible.
What do you mean? I don't have that bad of attention span.
I don't know what. I don't know.
No, I think that shit is because Tater shows it by like randomly blurting out "Among Us" or something like that, but you show it by not showing it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I guess like whenever I get impatient, I just
You
quietly.
can tell Taylor's bored because he's gonna be like, "Among Us, Michael. I think I'm gonna do something," or like just create something completely random. You can tell Bobby's like bored because
He's not. I'm not talking. I guess.
you can't tell.
Like, cause like when I blurt out random shit, that's not me trying to. That's not me. That's not because of boredom. That's because I'm trying to fill the space because I feel silence is awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm trying to start a conversation by blurting out random shit.
Yeah.
I should. I don't think a lot before I speak, which I probably should, but
I don't.
it's
do
more
that
funny.
either.
It's more comedic this way. I'm a more whimsical person when I don't. So, and I want to stay silly, so I'll stay like this.
Stay whimsical, folks.
Or else kill yourself.
No, just be more. If you're not whimsical, become whimsical again. There's no point. No, there's no point where you're not. There's never a point where you're too far gone for anything. There's always time.
I'm too far gone.
No, you're not.
I killed.
There's always time. There's always time to turn things around, whether it be for whimsical or for your gender or for anything else.
Yeah, I can turn my gender back around. Chat. I'm going back to the 1980s with my gender.
What?
Yeah.
So
His gender is 1980s now.
Yep.
1980s. His gender is 1980s now. You gotta respect 1980s.
You get me.
Yeah.
Lover.
Yes.
I was gonna say something funny, but whenever I'm lover. Yeah.
Lava?
Yes.
You should add like a detail on like the left chest part of your suit. I don't know. I feel like I don't I don't know what I'm talking about. That's the thing.
I'm confused. What do you mean I should add a detail to the left part of my suit?
Like you know how like I think was it like a breast pocket or something? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like something like that. I think that's what tuxedos have. I'm not sure. I don't
try.
remember. Yeah, like I need to redraw Laszlo with like a fucking gas mask and like more than just a generic Doom guy. And I also need to draw a death sprite for him. So when I go muted or deafened, I can have that.
Yeah.
Do you know how hard it is to find a sprite of a dead Doom guy?
He don't die.
I'll be back in like 30 minutes. I don't know.
Or a dead Doom Marine. It's so hard to find that sprite. That also reminds me. I was looking up in Legacy of Rust, which is an official Doom WOD. There's an enemy called Visago. I ended up looking that up. I'm really mad that the first thing that came up was fucking Hazbin Hotel.
Oh.
But apparently Basago is actually like a demon in occultism. He's actually really chill. He helps out kids. He doesn't even. I don't think he even takes your soul or anything. He's just chill.
I'm gonna unbind some things in here before I do something stupid. But
Have you guys
continue.
played Legacy of? Do you guys have Doom 1 and 2 on Steam?
No, I do not.
It's a really good port. You should get it. It has Legacy of Rest in it, which is one of the best WoDs I've ever played. It also has a lot of cut content in it. Like, it shows off concept art and cut content and stuff, and old sprites. Hmm.
Okay.
You know? Oh my god, it's Mogwood in a court.
What is we're talking about?
Elden Ring fan art.
Hmm.
It's Ace Attorney, but Elden Ring. It's cool. There's, you know, Mog, right? Everyone used to think he was a pedophile, but he's actually not. He was the one getting molested the entire time. When we thought he was a predator.
Yeah.
Yeah. People. It's fan art based off of that.
Huh.
People. Fuck, I can't remember what it was. Mog something his allegations. Mog beat the allegations. That's what the meme was.
Oh.
I honestly I don't like how that DLC divided the fandom into like 3 camps of Nicola good, Mog good, and just normal people. It's like, I don't know. People are treating Miklo like he's a fucking devil, which is not true. There's a lot of worse stuff that's happened. There's people who are sucking Miklo's cock like he's the best thing that happened on Earth and how he could do no wrong. That's also not right. Which is honestly really funny because that's the entire plot of the DLC is that he's forcing people to think like that.
That's ironic as fuck.
Yeah. Because I don't. And then there's just normal people who understand that the story is fucking layered. Neither Mog nor Mikla are bad people. They've just been forced to logical extremes. Partly not even through their own fault. Because I guess I'll start explaining Elden Ring lore. A big part of Mikla's deal is that he wants to make a world where where minorities aren't oppressed.
Which is fair, yeah.
Fair enough. So in the DLC, he's tried everything and he gets pushed to, and everything he's tried fails. So he pushes himself to the extremes. He decides to try and ascend to godhood so he can make an age of compassion. But the way he does this is that he charms people into working for him. Like he charmed Mog into when Mog kidnapped him, he got charmed then. So to protect Mikla. I'm not even sure if Mog kidnapped Mikla of his own volition. It's still up for debate. Mikla's charming is not really brainwashing, just compelling love towards a certain direction, and doling bad memories, like making Sir Ansbach forget his service to forget his hatred against Mikla, or making the Hornsent forget the deaths of his family. Which I think is a pretty bad thing to do, by the way. But, Mikola's whole thing there was that he started, shriving off parts of himself so he could become perfectly unalloyed. Which he ended up shriving off literally everything. His arms, his legs, his head, his eyes, even... And a big deal is that he tore off his compassion. So he's trying to make an age of kindness where he's a being without compassion or really any emotion, and it just doesn't go well. It starts being really an age of compassion when everyone is being forced to be compassionate to each other. I don't think you could call something evil if it doesn't really if it doesn't have the capacity. If I feel like the way I feel like it at the end there is that thing isn't Mikla and more of just a hollow husk of who he once was, and I don't think you could call that evil.
That's true.
I really wish I could explain it better. Yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, you know what really fucking pisses me off?
What?
So you know Armored Core, right? There's a TTRPG for it. They made a tabletop RPG for it.
Okay.
It's exclusively in Japanese and there's no English version.
God fucking damn it, man.
I was so happy when I first saw it because I thought, oh, I could get you guys and we could play it together and that'd be fun. But no.
Well, time to learn Japanese.
No, I'm gonna wait for some guy to create a PDF of all of the stuff, but in English.
Have fun waiting like 10 years for someone to fucking do that.
Yeah.
When you have like a family and it's just like, oh, finally someone made this.
You know what's really interesting though? All the rules though are explained in like cute little comics that they made, which I thought was cute.
That's adorable.
I'll send like. Okay, a piece of paper just fell. I'll try and. Oh hey, someone translated some of the rules.
Nice.
Oh,
that's a start.
Okay, so if I can find a fully, they translated the small rule comics. I'll put them in the. That's not the right one. That's not the right image. That's not the right image. Okay. Check VC chat. It should be there. We got tiny comics of the mechs explaining the rules. That's so cute.
Nice.
Oh, they got Rusty explaining it to C4621. That's so cute. Like once someone translates the full thing, we should
play them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
And it's also not a D&D clone, which is cool.
Amazing.
I know there is a tabletop RPG that's sort of like Armored Core. It's called Lancer. But like the mechs, I've heard that the mechs can do fucking magic and shit, and that's not really my thing.
Lancer? Like Lancer from Delta?
I already know.
Yeah. I don't know. I've heard that Lancer has like the capitalist dystopia setting, but doesn't actually do anything with it, which I dislike. Like it has like the aesthetic of like corporately ruined worlds, but it doesn't actually go fully through with it, which Armored Core does. A big part of Armored Core is literally that the MTs are cannon fodder because there's literally people being like put out as cannon fodder just to waste your own resources. It's easier to put a bunch of people for you to kill, so you just waste all your bullets on them instead of the big ol' enemy AC that's coming for you.
Yeah.
All the endings of the game are uniquely hopeful and hopeless in their own ways, and I love that.
Yeah.
I honestly like Bloodborne in AC6, I love how every single ending of those games can be seen as either good or bad, depending on how you think about it. Like Bloodborne, for example, you could either escape the dream and just live your life, but the hunt continues and Gehrman is still trapped in there forever. You could free Gehrman but take his place, or the hunt continues, but at least Gehrman's able to die and have rest.
Yeah.
And And the final ending is childhood's beginning, where you kill Garamond and become a great one, and no one really knows what's gonna happen there. Because you become a great one, that doesn't... No one... That's sort of basically a... the die is cast. Sort of, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is what Kaisar said in Crossing the Rubicon. Or it's supposedly what he said. Isn't it weird that I pronounce it Kaisar instead of Caesar?
Nah. I think that's
So I'm pretty sure-
pronunciation of it. Yeah.
I think Kaisar is the correct pronunciation of it, if I'm right. If I'm wrong.
Wait, how is it spelled?
Caesar.
Caesar.
Yeah.
It's pronounced Caesar.
I'm pretty sure that's the modern pronunciation. I'm pretty sure the original one was Kaisar.
I have never heard anyone. Huh. Weird.
The most famous pronunciation of the most famous use of Kaisar in modern times would probably be from Fallout New Vegas of all things.
Why New Vegas?
Because of the Legion, they have a guy called Kaisar. He's their leader. He's got a brain tumor, and the Legion collapses whenever he dies.
Interesting. So
Honestly, the Legion sucks.
yeah. So for the past 20 minutes, I have been going through my Google Photos and uploading them individually to a Discord server that I've had for a year now. That's just a archive of all of my images and just a mix of images and memes and shit that I've just had on my phone. So to free up at least I'd say probably 15 gigs of space. Or not 15 gigs, but a lot of space on my not only on my phone, but also just my Google Drive. I'm going to keep the videos that are a part of the because I'm uploading the images from a Washington DC trip that I was on last year with my chorus class. I'm uploading them to the server because it's an archive, so kind of makes sense, and B, it frees up a lot of space. Frees up a hell of a lot of space. So
sorry, I was looking at Backstib's Tumblr. I sent him an image earlier of a politician being wounded in a plane crash.
Oh.
He immediately said it. He immediately set that as his banner.
I'm not even surprised.
Alright, I'm gonna poof.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean you want? I'll
Yeah,
send you
you're
his Tumblr. Oh. I thought he said he wanted proof. Did you just say he's gonna leave?
Yeah, he said I'm gonna poof.
Oh. I guess there's no Lethal Company. Alright, everybody, that was our episode.
We can play
we
Lethal
love you
still.
all. Good night. What?
We can still play Lethal.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Well,
We're not gonna do it on the podcast.
no.
Yeah,
Why-
so we're gonna end it. We're gonna end the
why would we?
podcast and play Lethal.
Okay.
Just give me 5 to 10 minutes to unwind.
It'll probably still take me around that time to upload the rest of the images. Anyways.
Yeah. Alright, everybody, that was our video.
Yep.
We love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Good night. Have a good night. We all love you. Bye.
Goodbye.